lights on. Let's go. You wanna talk about it? You wanna talk about it? Let's talk about it. I see you walking, y'all. Let's go. Step out. All on check. BKP and girl E.G. We live in the place to be. From snowbiz to showbiz. Slip up here, we most likely talk about your biz. You heard me? That's what the word be. We bout that. You wanna talk about something different than we reroute that. You wanna talk about it? Then let's talk about it. You wanna talk about it? Then let's talk about it. Hey, all about speaking the truth. That's just give us your opinion. We distinguish the truth. You wanna talk about it? Let's talk about it. If it's sloppy, then we in your biz. It's most likely we talk about your shit. You wanna talk about it? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. All that Hollywood BS, we don't stunt. We gon' put your ass right on front. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. You wanna talk about it? Let's talk about it. You wanna talk about it? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about
it. Mama P, that's what I mean, like.
Nah, because that's not my name.
That's what I see.
My name is Mama Kim. You got it all fucked up.
Oh, shit.
Mama Kim.
Mama Kim.
I don't want to act out right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, what's good, yo? Yeah. All right, I wasn't sure if I had my niggas here. I ain't sure. I wasn't sure. What's good? It's your boy D. Kevin Powell. Welcome to Harlem Variety Show, where we talk about all the latest gossip news, you know what I'm saying, artists, all that other stuff, because it's Harlem Variety Show, and that's how we do. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Shaka L. Bay. Shout out to my boy I Spy the Grouch. Of course, I got my boy HooterVille in the building. I ain't seen him in a minute, man. And we got another special guest with me, Victory, and we're going to get to him in a minute. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really speak to y'all in a minute. I've been doing interviews. Is what they call Black History Month. You know what I'm saying? But I'd rather call it Melanated Month. You know what I'm saying? Than Black History Month. Because that word black, we got to start, you know what I'm saying, getting rid of that word, you know what I'm saying, and call ourselves what we really are, which is Moors. But anyway, moving right along. Happy Valentine's Day to everybody, for all of those who believes in Valentine's Days and the loves of your lives, and hopefully you're having a nice date, going out to eat, and getting some pom-pom, pom-pom. You know what I'm saying? You know, I mean, listen, I am recently single. I'm kind of enjoying being single. You know what I mean? It has its goods and it has its bads. You know what I'm saying? The fact that, I don't even want to get into the goods and well, yeah, fuck that shit. You know what? Fuck that. We gonna do that. I mean, like, I felt sometimes when you're in a relationship, the things that you have to do seems like it's a job, like you have to do them because I guess they're your responsibilities as a boyfriend. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But
how much money you saved today?
That was good. See, that's what I was going to really get into. The good part about it, you know what I'm saying? Like, the good part is, like, I didn't have to go scrambling for no flowers and all that other stuff, you know what I'm saying? For my daughter, maybe, but that's about it. I bought some candy for my coworkers, little chocolate hearts, and that's about, I mean, hopefully I'll leave work and somebody will give me vagina one day. But anyway, All-Star Week. Oh, my bad. I'm jumping in quickly. My boy, welcome to the show. I got my boy Victory on the show. What's good, bro? Give him a round of applause. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
BX Supreme Promoter.
Oh.
In the building.
Okay, it's just nigga said
saying?
Supreme Promoter. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
what they call me, BX Supreme Promoter.
BX
my brother
Supreme
Sincere gave me
Promoter.
Gave me that name.
Supreme Promoter.
Yeah,
Now I've
BX
known you
Supreme
for like a couple of years now. I mean, seeing we did. You know what I'm saying? I met Victory through Cactus Tree. I did a couple of things with Cactus Tree a couple of years ago. Well, a bunch of years ago. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Casey and Cactus and all of them. You know what I'm saying?
We did that weed skit.
Yeah, we
That's
did the
what's funny.
Chronica. We did a. I don't know if it's still out there. It might be out there in the YouTube somewhere. Chronica. You know what I'm saying? We was some thirsty niggas for weed on Christmas Day or some shit, and the Chronica man came and saved us.
That's when y'all niggas started to typecast me as a street hustler.
Yeah, you was the
Because
drug
I'm a street
dealer.
hustler for life, in real life.
You was the drug
I
dealer.
hustle shit. For
I
those
even
who
remember
know,
you was like, "What's up?
If
What
you
you
from
need?"
the Bronx, uptown, if you live on a D train area, over 1,000 people in the Bronx know me just for doing that shit. You know what I'm saying?
What
And
you was
I'm like, damn, I wish more people know me as a host instead of knowing me as a fucking street hustler. Because cats be like, it's been a time when cats be like, yo, fam, you still got them socks? I'm like, I don't be knowing these things.
See, I was going to say, when you say street hustler,
man,
what kind of street hustler you mean?
I'm
But
talking about street vending.
all right.
Basic shit that niggas need and shit,
No
like
doubt,
socks
no
and
doubt.
shit and,
Hey,
and
man.
fucking gloves and hats and fucking
Listen.
t-shirts, man. Not of dead people, though. I
No.
don't sell t-shirts of dead people.
Look,
I got my limits.
not for
I got
nothing.
my boundaries, you know what I'm saying?
Hooter's brother used to be on that hard body too. Anytime times got hard or nigga need to get some money, they go right to Delancey, go get some socks, go get some white tees, you know what I'm saying, and make your bread, you know what I'm saying?
Bread.
It don't always got to be crack, you know what I'm saying? It don't always got to be weed and all that other shit, you know what I'm saying? A hustler's a hustler, you know what I'm saying?
Shit.
And I definitely respect you for that, you know what I'm saying? But tell me some of the things you got going on. I know you've been working on this movie for a minute.
Oh, yeah.
Can you talk about that yet?
Yeah, you going to be in it. You going to be in it.
Okay, yeah. I mean,
You
I
know
just
what
want
I'm
to know if
saying?
you
It's
could
gonna
talk
be up
about
in
it
there.
yet.
I don't want to talk about too much
Okay.
about it. You know what I'm
Alright,
saying?
alright.
That's what it works. You know what I mean? But hopefully we do the fucking shoot by the summertime. You know what I mean?
Hey.
Because I want to, you know what I'm saying, us build our own, I don't want to say Hollywood, our own movie industry. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You said it right. Our
Yeah,
own
exactly,
Hollywood,
you know what I
man.
mean? But
Because they are their own entity, man, for
yeah,
real.
But right now I'm revamping the Grind Ethics mixtape show. I've been hosting the Grind Ethics mixtape show since like 2005, on and off since 2005.
Tell me a little bit about Grind Ethics.
I met this my homeboy Turbo, white dude from upstate. We both worked at this telemarketing job that was fucking stealing from motherfuckers, but that was a whole.
We stealing what? You know
I'm glad I bounced.
What was they stealing?
Oh man, I can't even. Just say it like this: I was just a Mexican that didn't know what was going on.
All right. All right.
You know what I'm saying? But that's why I met my man Turbo, and he said he's a program director and an engineer for ScrubRadio.com, and the owner is some dude from Connecticut or whatever that he grew up with in upstate New York. So Turbo, he moved to Brooklyn from upstate New York, right? And
They say Turbo the breakdancer from Breaking.
so he's a music producer. He's younger than me.
Oh, all right.
You know what I'm saying? So he put me on. He was like, why don't you host your own show? I was like, okay. And that's what gave birth to the Grind Ethics mixtape show. I was just playing hip hop, straight rap music. Then when I bounced from ScrubRadio.com, I went to Good Money Radio. Then I would start playing like R&B, funk, and hip hop mix, whatever. And then I went to DSL. It was the same thing.
DSL is another podcast.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's a radio station.
Radio
based out
station,
in
straight
Brooklyn.
radio station. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And podcast wasn't too big at that time. You know what I'm saying? And then I went to this other joint owned by my man Javon. You know what I'm saying? He's all over the place. My man from Long Island. He's an EPMD looking ass nigga. But anyway, I'm just playing with you. Big shout out to my man Javon representing Hempstead. You know what I mean? But I was like, fuck it. I'll put Grind Ethics on YouTube like everybody else as a vlog. So like I told you, I was getting tired of people just knowing me as a street hustler, as a street vendor and shit like that. I was like, hold up. The name of my show is called Grind Ethics. I'm like,
Where'd you get the name from?
just in the strength of me grinding.
All right.
Years ago. Just, you know what I'm saying?
Copy.
Because it comes to the word work ethics.
Yeah.
So I put grind in front of it. Grind ethics. You know what I'm saying? Meaning you in your work, grinding hard, whatever. You know what I mean? So, yeah, but that's it. That's what gave birth to the name.
Okay.
And
what basically got you to want
I
to
did
start?
college radio first, though, in 1999. Old Westbury, a.k.a. Old Ghettobury.
Oh, you graduated from there?
Nah, nobody did. Nobody knew I did. Yo, big shout out to my nigga Ant Dogs, who I grew up with, who I met, Old Ghettobury in Long Island. It was a bunch of Bronx niggas up in there. I might as well been at home. I moved into Long Island just to move with a bunch of Bronx niggas. I'm like, damn.
Why not?
But it was cats from Long Island, cats from. That's when I first heard of a Poughkeepsie. I'm like, what the fuck is a Poughkeepsie? What the fuck is a Utica? And all that shit. You know what I mean? But and there's still places in New York I don't know what the fuck it is. You know what I'm saying?
So,
Pineapple, New York. You got a Pineapple, New York.
That's crazy.
But
I wouldn't do that.
but yeah. So, and also I'm on Anchor podcast, Grind
Anchor
Ethics
podcast,
Mixtape Show.
okay.
Yeah, I'm on. Anybody else on Anchor, you can catch that Grind Ethics Mixtape Show.
When does it come on?
Anytime. I put on episodes every 3 days.
Okay.
I got one episode talking about the bartering system because it's a business show / entertainment show. So I have like movie reviews, music reviews and shit. And then I talk about different aspects of business or whatever.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like my new episode, I was talking about the bartering system and how it's beneficial to businesses, because you got big corporations that barter with each other on a regular. But small businesses, they put too much emphasis on money. It's not all about the money.
And the thing is,
that's just one source. That's just one source of.
if currency actually was gone, that's how we would have to live. Actually, you know what I'm saying?
But
how else could we? If we
back
didn't
in
have,
ancient times, we lived off of that shit.
Yeah.
We built fucking kingdoms off the bartering system back in ancient times. But we just
they still to this day like niggas getting wives for cows, for cows and goats and land. You know what I'm saying? Like, please take my daughter.
Yeah, man.
I have 10 goats,
So
3 cows.
Yeah, so I talk about improving inspiration. I'm like the ghetto drift sergeant because I curse motherfuckers out on the mic. I've been cursing since 2005 on Grind Ethics. That's what I do.
Hey man,
You know what I'm saying?
why the fuck not?
People be like, oh, all that. Some people might be like, oh, the way you host, you need to act like I can't host a 106 in Park. Like I'm too raw for that shit. Like I like to curse. I like to be like, nah, that shit is whack, man.
Curse these little kids
Nah.
out. Curse
You know
these
what I
little
mean?
kids out, and
But
they love me.
but that's just a feeling. That's just a feeling. You know what I mean? That's just a feeling. You
Nah,
know?
I don't know about Hooter. Hooter couldn't get on no mother 6 in Park. It was just like, boo.
Yeah, but I be telling dudes, man.
Yo, where's my
You know what I
beer?
mean? I be telling cats while I'm hustling. When I'm out there hustling through the trains and shit like that, fucking walking through the streets, and I be telling cats, yo, man, y'all cats is people be judging a cat like me because I'm out there. Because when we was growing up, we would respect street hustlers. You know what I'm saying? But nowadays, cats in the Bronx got good jobs and shit like that. But I'm like, yo, once these robots start taking over your job, you're gonna be like, yo, my nigga, can you teach me how to make money like you? You know what I'm saying? Like
it's
can you put
happening
me
with the
on? I'm
MTA
like,
now.
And
Because
depends
more
how
and
I
more
feel. I
MTA
might say
workers,
fuck you. You know what
the
I'm saying?
tellers, they're knocking out the tellers because you have the machines now. You know what I'm saying? And it's a lot of positions where and people could just straight buy their card, or people straight order their cards from their job. And now you can use Apple Pay and all those things to just swipe in your thing. So, I mean, that's one of the ways people just taking up jobs, you know what I'm saying? But what I think, honestly, people have mistaken the word of what hustler means. And I think they put hustler with drugs too much. You know what I'm saying? And it's just, if you're a hustler, that means you sell drugs. but a hustler sell water to a whale.
Listen,
You know what I'm saying?
I learned how
Like,
to hustle from Harlem niggas. I was born and raised in the Bronx, but I learned how to hustle from Harlem niggas. When I was a teenager, that's when I started hanging out in Harlem, and that's who I learned from, Harlem niggas. St. Nicholas, 125th. You know what I'm saying? I remember one time I was like in my early 20s, and I was walking through 125th on St. Nicholas, right? And there was this one dude selling iceberg jeans, because at that time iceberg was hot, right? And he was like, yo, fam, I got the iceberg jeans. I got the iceberg jeans. And it's something about this nigga, this motherfucker, I feel like he fucking wrapped like an invisible fucking rope around me. Like, it was that not taking no for answer shit, and that's the way I got her from.
Next thing you
It's
know, you
Harlem
had
niggas.
iceberg jeans on.
It's Harlem niggas, man.
You walked away with them shits on.
I blame it on Harlem niggas in a good way. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
man,
That's
why
what I
not?
learned from Harlem. You know, I'm a Harlem hustler because if you figure Bumpy Johnson is a Harlem hustler and I'm not, because I'm from the Bronx, so some people might not say I'm a Harlem hustler, but you say that Bumpy Johnson is before me. But Bumpy Johnson's not even from New York. He's from what, South Carolina?
Let me tell you
Come on.
something, man.
I'm from right near Harlem, nigga. I could walk to Harlem from the Bronx where I'm at. Come on, man. Like,
quick
can't say
story.
I'm not a
Like
Harlem
I
hustler.
said, I met L Bay and Spy and all them through Hooter, you know what I'm saying? But I always knew them from afar. Like, I know them, but I didn't know them. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, but, you know, they was the Get Fresh crew.
Get Fresh.
You know what I'm saying? So, them niggas always stay fly. You know what I'm saying?
man.
All them niggas. They would always have, somebody would come with the newest shit. If it came out like that day or like these are coming out next week type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Matter of fact, since it's Black History Month, right? I got to fucking spread this shit. There's a lot of cats that was born, a lot of indigenous people that was born and raised in Harlem don't know that the person that paved the way, the person who started the Harlem Renaissance was a man named, damn, I forgot his name.
Don't start with the info and then forget.
Philip A. Payton. No, Philip
Philip A. Randolph.
Philip A. Payton. No. Damn.
All right, well.
No, I got it.
You'll get it.
I got it.
You'll get it.
It's Philip A. Payton. Yeah, he was from Westfield, Massachusetts, and he was a janitor, right? And he wanted to get into the real estate business, and this was the time when white folks didn't want to fuck with East and West Harlem, right? So this is when it came a good time because this is when mad black people from the South was moving to like Detroit, New York, LA, and all that shit. So he rented out apartments to a lot of black people, all walks of life, middle class black people, poor black people, upper middle class black people, wealthy black people. And this is what gave birth to the Harlem Renaissance because you had entertainers like jazz musicians, dancers coming through from different parts of the planet and shit.
My peoples just had a
this
comedy
is what
show at
made it, you know what I mean?
Langston Hughes Brownstone.
Yeah, so he paved the way for cats to hustle Harlem, illegal and legal. You know what I'm saying? He had a little dealings with Bumpy Johnson. I don't know what the dealings that he had with him, but and also he had dealings with one of the owners of the Negro Leagues. You know what I'm saying? I think he was the owner of the New York Cubans. I forgot his name, but
Sprinkle a little knowledge on
yeah.
That's what's
But
up, right?
Philip A. Payton.
Okay.
Yeah.
all right.
The father of Harlem.
I'm gonna look it up too.
If you from Harlem and you're able to sell your motherfucking cigarettes, you know what I'm saying? Think Peyton. You know what I'm saying? They should have a statue on 125th. You know what I'm saying? Come on.
Fuck Adam Clayton, right?
He's a Harlem hustler, man.
Put Peyton up
And he
there.
lived near fucking New York compared to Bumpy Johnson. Anyway,
Right.
Philip Payton, man. Come on.
So
You know what I'm saying? Everybody from Harlem should know about him. Anyway, any questions? I'm just a history buff. I'm an informer.
hey man, that's what we like. That's why we call
I'm
it
an
the
informer.
Harlem Variety Show. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
man.
We talk about everything, all things. No topic is safe. You know what I'm saying? So, as far as with grind ethics, where you trying to take it to? Where do you want it to go? You know
I'm
what
trying to take it to the next level, my nigga.
What's the next level?
You know what I'm saying? Fucking go on tour, go out on different cities, experience different, you know what I'm saying, life in different cities and whatnot. You know, Go to Cali, go back to Cali. I gotta do my going back to Cali song. I went there a long time ago after the riots. So I went
You
through
from Africa, right?
Nah, I was born here.
You was
but
born
my
here.
family's from.
Your
I was the
family's
first one in my family born here.
Okay. Where in Africa?
Nigeria.
Okay. All right.
Nigga area. No, you know why? You know why I say that? Because that's not the original
Nigeria,
name of the country.
nigga
That's not the
area.
original name of the country. That was named by a white man.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Because-
Africa
because,
itself.
because it was near Niger, the Niger River.
Mm-hmm.
So the Europeans pronounced it Niger area, but we pronounced it Nigeria because we couldn't pronounce Niger area. So we pronounced it Nigeria. So that's why it's called Nigeria, and they call the people native to that land Nigeria. Because my grandmother, who passed away 107 years old,
Wow.
she's 3 years older than the name Nigeria. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the original name it was before that, but it wasn't that name's not even 200 years old. You know what I'm saying? We're not Nigerians. We identify by our tribal names, whether you're Yoruba, a Benin, a Igbo, a Hausa, and all these. So many motherfuckers. My parents don't even know what the fuck all these tribes are.
What was your?
Don't
Do you know
even
what
know
your
the names
family?
of all these tribes.
Do you
There's
know
like
the family?
5,000 tribes.
What was your family tribe? If you don't.
Yoruba.
Okay. What does that mean, or is there meaning to that?
I don't know, but it's a tribe. It's a tribe started by
That's all I need to know. Is a tribe.
It was started in Ife, which is located in so-called Nigeria. Started by Oduduwa. He started it. But he come from another tribe of people, another tribe of Nagas. You know what I'm saying? But Nagas mean divine people. It don't mean, I didn't say niggas.
Nice.
Because the Nagas were a tribe full of people in India that call themselves Nagas. It means divine people. That's where the cracker got it from. And he fucked it up. And because you look at the Ethiopians, they call themselves Nuggers.
Nuggers.
Nuggers, which means something divine. It means something positive. So we all niggas or naggers.
In some
nuggers.
form of way,
But
right?
not in the European sense. We can't accept his remix. We can't give him ownership of that shit. Nigga, that shit is mine. Even the swastika is mine. That shit means many Buddhas. That come from us. We taught the Chinese fucking kung fu and all that shit.
Talk that
You know what I'm
shit.
saying? Come on.
Talk that shit.
We taught them all that shit.
Word up, bro. You know what I'm saying? On that knowledge strip. That's
Yeah,
what I'm
man.
talking about, man. Here with my boy Victory, you know what I'm saying? Grind ethics, you know what I mean? We talking all
basically.
his latest things he be doing, and we talking about some of the things that he talks about on his show. You know what I'm saying? So when you said your show comes on 3 days out of the week,
Podcast Acre.
where can we look for? Where can we find it at?
Also, I got interviews and topic shows on YouTube.
Okay, and is it Grind Ethics on YouTube?
Oh yeah, Brian Elton.
Yo, you had to think about that
That's
too
what you
long,
said.
man.
Yeah, because you say it so slowly. I'm like, you gotta bear with me. I'm a special ed kid from the '90s. You gotta bear with
Is
me.
it? Wait a minute. Let me figure it out.
You gotta bear with me.
But nah, it's cool. It's cool. But yeah, I was talking about some other things. You know what I'm saying about like I know I'm kind of late with it, and like I said, I've been doing a lot of interviewing people. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, that's what I really want to do this month or for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Interviewing people, trying to find, you know what I'm saying, finding positive people doing things for the community, for themselves, you know what I'm saying? Businessmen, entrepreneurs, businesswomen, you know what I'm saying? And that's what it's about, you know what I'm saying? A little bit of empowerment, you know what I'm saying? And knowing that there's people out here doing things positive that's not necessarily famous or looking for fame. They're just trying to help people, you know what I'm saying? But one of the things that I was talking about is kind of old. It was like from last week was the whole thing with Gayle King. I don't know, you familiar with that whole thing?
Are you talking about the
With Gayle King in the interview with
hair dog chick?
with Lisa Leslie and stuff. Now, the one thing before I even
Oh, I gotta smoke a blunt for this.
hey, handle it.
Oh, damn.
The one thing I don't really understand about the whole thing, right, is why are they interviewing Lisa Leslie? Like I love me some Lisa Leslie, but like she's not really relevant
That relevant to his life like
to
that.
be interviewing because she's a Laker, because she's a Spark. Okay, that's for one. Now, for two, Gayle King has become the local hood booger interviewer. So she interviews all the ratchet rich niggas. All of them. The Juicy Smolletts, the R. Kelly, and the Giblets. You know what I'm saying? and anything else. She would never do a real story like a Harvey Weinstein or something in that manner. But anyway, so she had this conversation with Lisa Leslie, talking about Kobe and her and Kobe being good friends, right? So in the middle of everything, she says, now, do you think it will tarnish his legacy because he sexually assaulted a woman? So now, mind you, Kobe died on January 23rd, right? This is, what's today's date? It is February 14th. Like, he hasn't been gone that long. Now, I don't think anybody, honestly, was thinking about the sexual assault charges. Who? In the midst of his death?
They was talking about it on Sports.
In the midst of his death?
They was talking about it on Sports Center before Gail King.
Well, me personally, I didn't hear anybody talk about it. And I watch all sports centers and stuff. Everything that it was about Kobe was the positive things that he's been doing, working with the WNBA, all the businesses that he's been doing, you know what I'm saying? All the players that he's inspired, and you know what I'm saying? That's what I've heard within the past 2 to 3 weeks. You know what I'm saying? The first time I'm ever hearing this with that was with Gail King. Now, for me, honestly, to bring that up in a conversation where you're talking about someone's legacy, you know what I'm saying, and how good of friends you are, I think is rude and distasteful, completely. You know what I'm saying? For you to bring that conversation about a sexual assault, and even though I say Lisa Leslie handled it like a G, you know what I'm saying? Because basically what she said was that what I feel as though is that the media is looking to tarnish his legacy, and that's not something that I think people are really looking towards. And people just need to really, the media, and she's looked at her, referring to her, and really needs to leave it alone. Now, after this whole entire conversation, and it was leaked, if you want to say it, leaked, all of a sudden now Gail is apologizing. And I don't understand, if you didn't feel as though, why would you need to apologize if it's something that you knew, you said, you came out with it. Now, as she's saying, well, before even all that, Lisa said, I don't know him as a man to holler at a girl, like, or like straight up like that, or to be aggressive like that, or to even tell a next man, yo, tell her I want to talk to her, knowing that Kobe could do that. And she says she knows athletes like that, who are aggressive, who go out and be like, yo, what's up? Come here, let me talk to you. You know what I'm saying? But Kobe, the years that she's known him since he was 18, she's never seen him acting that way, right? And the first thing that Gail says is, oh, well, that's your friend. He wouldn't do that around you. And she also said that Lisa Leslie said that the charges were dropped. And she just basically went into how the defendant basically dropped out. So she feels as though she was paid off, and that's why she didn't even do that. That's why she didn't even get into it. But to bring those things up at a time like this it sucks. And I'm like, people are talking about Snoop and everything that he said, and I understand Snoop is a hood, is a G, you know what I'm saying? But he knows that he's in a whole nother level right now. Snoop is an icon. Because when you don't have to say a whole name, all you can say is Snoop, you an icon. You know what I'm saying? Kobe, Cher. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that.
Snoop was about to call the roll 20s on that.
Yo. And I mean, like, I'm not mad. I'm not mad at Snoop. I just felt that he's a smart enough man that he could have insulted her with his words without calling her a bitch.
Yeah, Boosie, he handled himself pretty good.
Boosie handled himself right.
This girl was like, but that's Oprah's fan. So I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Word up. And that's the thing, man.
Yo, I don't like Boosie's music and shit like that.
I don't really fuck with Boosie like that.
But I respect
hell
that.
yeah.
Yo, big shout out to Boosie, man.
And that's the thing, like she going off of things. This was in 2002, I think it happened.
2003.
2003. Like, people don't change within that time. So he, even if you labeled him as a rapist at that time, is he not a different person now?
Exactly.
And not to that lady, the young lady, whoever she is, who feels as though she was hurt in some kind of way, this is not towards her. This is basically towards how people are trying to downgrade Kobe's legacy now by putting all these charges and things on him now. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's whack. I'm not a Kobe fan. Let me say that for one. I'm really not a Kobe fan. I wasn't a Kobe fan, but I always respected him as a player. Kobe was somebody like I would love to see him lose, but you know what I'm saying. But when he won, you had to give him that respect. You know what I'm saying? You just had to give him that respect. And the Mamba mentality passed through basketball. The Mamba mentality went way beyond basketball, and that's why I know that he will forever be immortalized as one of the greatest players in the world. You know what I'm saying? Or greatest athletes. You know what I'm saying? He's still next to Mike Jordan, and I think his death brings him even closer.
And that's what a lot of people saying. He died early. He did his little sacrifice, you know, with this quote unquote Illuminati.
Oh, it's Illuminati sacrifice. Well, and the funny thing is, well, it's not funny, but Tracy McGrady said that he had a story where he said that I want to die young, but he said this when he was younger. He said that way I can be legendary. You know what I'm saying?
That's that Tupac shit.
Yeah.
That's
you know
that Tupac shit. Yeah.
I mean, when you think about it.
Come on.
Yeah, man, look at that. People still bumping Tupac. People still bumping Biggie to this day. Like, I remember a couple of years ago, this little girl was bumping Pot. And, like on it, like, every lyric. She had to be, like, 17 at the time. 16, 17 at the time. Yeah, that's the first thing I said. You know what I'm saying? She's like, what? I stay listening to Pot. My pop put me on the Pac. I said, oh, okay. But yeah, it's just it's a sad thing, and I don't really. I'm not really with the Gayle thing, man. Like I can't bump with you.
We gotta check the house niggas, man. That's the thing.
Oprah tried to save her.
It's other people was talking about this case before Gayle King was talking about it.
Like I said.
They showed it on TV when he was walking through the court, and they
well, see, that's a difference.
Took the money, and she, you know what I'm saying? And
well, I understand what you're saying. All right, well, that's a difference where you bring it up as far as something that happened, but the way that she was very condescending with it, like, but he got charged. He did do it, Lisa. Well, you don't know him like that because you're a friend. You know what I'm saying? Like, it felt like she had a little bitterness toward it. And then she said, it was something that she said that kind of bugged me out. And she said, why do you think people that don't know him are like in such sorrow because of his death? I'm rephrasing it, of course. And the thing is, if you're a sports fan, if you're a basketball fan, you saw Kobe grow up. You saw him go from the MJ wannabe to the Mamba. You know what I'm saying? Like, you saw him, and that was the one reason why I at first I didn't respect Kobe, because you could literally break down footage of Kobe and Mike, and it's the same, like the spin around, the whole shit. Kobe stole the whole shit, the tongue out, everything. But he admits to that. And there's players that says he would call them and show them footage of Mike and be like, look. You see that? And then would rewind it and keep, because he would imitate his mannerisms, his walk, his talk, the way he interviewed. Kobe would do it the same way exactly as him, because he emulated that man. Like, and it's so crazy that times turn, and then like I hear kids even before his death that call Kobe the greatest. Like,
They don't know Mike.
and they didn't see, they seen Mike, but they didn't grow up with Mike. They grew up with Kobe. You know what I'm saying? Exactly.
Niggas in their mid-20s and shit.
Yeah, like even these teenage kids like now, they love Kobe before his death. They respect Kobe like a motherfucker. Like, and I was like, really? You know what I'm saying? But you know, and the younger crew, all of them niggas is LeBron fans. Yeah, all of them is LeBron fans. And it's crazy how they figure, because like I remember about 4 years ago, everybody was a Steph Curry fan. Everyone. Everybody wanted a ratty and just shoot. Now everybody want to be LeBron, but everybody still want to play like Steph. They want to shoot like Steph. Word, it's crazy. But like the All-Star weekend, this weekend, all the hoes is out in Chicago trying to snatch them a baller up. You know what I'm saying? In the Windy City, coochie cold. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm telling you, yo, y'all going and I don't like this whole I don't like how the motherfucking the All-Star thing is. I don't like this whole picking like captains, and I like the East versus the West. Yeah, but I know it's unevenly matched because all of the main stars are on the West. But fuck it, that's how shit you go. I remember there was a point in time where all the players was on the East, and there was really no West Coast players. Yeah, you had Karl Malone, John Stockton. Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, this is who they had, and I couldn't even tell you who was some of the others. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I mean. Like, I don't know if they was all in the All-Star game together, but. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but Hakeem with Malone, probably so. Yeah, well, no, I don't think Jeff Hornacek ever made an All-Star. I don't know. But anyway, I don't like the whole setup of how that shit goes now. That shit is kind of trash. It's like you get to pick, and then Giannis always tries to get all the international players. I get it, but this.
So he want to make sure all international people play.
That's stupid. That's stupid. You play to win. But yeah, the All-Star game is not the same anymore, man.
Yo, why you think LeBron went to the West? He got tired losing in the East.
He won a couple of times in the East.
Yeah, what, once?
The All-Star, he won a couple of them.
Once?
I don't know how many.
The West dominate all the time.
But yeah, because you had, at that time, you still had
All big players.
Steph, you got KD, you got Westbrook, you got James Harden, you got all them dudes. And I can't even really tell you. You had James Harden, maybe Chris Bosh, D. Wade, Paul. You had Kevin Garnett. I can't even remember. But I don't know. They just kind of changed right now. Yo, let me get a cup. You want a cup of this?
Yeah.
No?
Okay. Yeah, there you go.
Get a cup. Listen, I think smack. yeah, I get good. But yeah, let me know. Put that. Oh, I gotta check the comments. Let me know if you guys feeling the how the whatchamacallit is going.
If you were listening now?
Well, you can go in the comments.
Hey, what's up, y'all? What's going on? Talk to us. It's Victory,
Word.
BX Supreme Promoter.
There's some other joint he got. The Hop Bullet. We're gonna promote you today. Hold on, son. I'm trying to get a little bit more.
I think we're just gonna trash talk some house niggas, man.
Who house niggas? Who? Just talk about it, then. Let's talk about it.
Girls and you know what I'm saying? We gotta check.
House nigga.
people
Well,
be
Gail
like,
is the #1 house nigga. You know what I'm saying?
she lost her membership to the Boulay Society.
Who's somebody? No, thank you.
She lost her membership, yo.
Y'all think she really cares?
No, because she's
With all that money she getting, y'all
Who's
really think she cares?
Oh, Gail? No. I don't think Gail considers herself. Well, see, there's different types.
As long as she got Oprah on her side, she ain't gotta worry about nothing.
I mean, and she actually she bigged up not bigged up Weinstein, but she says Weinstein hasn't been convicted yet. Gail, she said, well, actually, he hasn't been convicted of a crime yet.
Because he's not going.
And it also, but
It's too many. They claim there's too much evidence.
there
that says
are
he was in relationships with these women.
hundreds of women,
Messages back and forth from these bitches saying,
but he's controlling their jobs. So that's like your job. Your boss call you. You don't want to pick up, but you're like, it's Saturday. Why is this bitch calling me? Hey, how's it going? No, I wasn't doing anything. What's up? No, I won't be able to work today. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's you can't. Huh? Oh, well, nah, that's a whole nother story. But
part for you.
Yeah, hear that, man.
nah, we
Say a mouthful, man.
don't need to raise. See, my thing is you pour in the middle. Nah,
Check me out.
y'all
So
not
let's
up
talk
on
about
that.
something else.
You pour it in the middle.
No, you don't. If you go in the middle, would have one of them goddamn sons. Clean yourself. Congratulations.
You drain me out, man. So let's talk about something else.
I'm sorry, and I'm back. Yeah.
Yeah.
No. What you talking about? You still talking about the
Yo, take the bill off the joint.
Nobody sees it. Nobody sees it. You don't see it. All you seen was ha.
Yeah, man.
Ha. Nah, yeah, what you saying though? My bad. We was
Yeah,
talking
man.
over
Gotta
you.
take
and
it to
shit.
the next level, man. Multimedia, own our own shit. You know what I mean? I be looking at the African film industry, right? And the Bollywood shit. The Indian niggas in India.
Yeah.
I was the Indian niggas in India, but but they got their own film industry. You know what I'm saying? They feeding families. You know what I'm saying? Without Hollywood. You know what I mean? So why can't we do the same thing? You know, or because you knock on master's door doesn't mean he's gonna let you in. You know what I mean? Like these motherfuckers wanna. You know what I mean? If a motherfucker won't let you in his house, you gotta build your own house.
Yeah, hey.
You know what I'm saying? Basically.
Sometimes you gotta burst your way through the door. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga,
This is how you
I'll
gotta
build my
do.
own movie studio for selling socks, nigga. My own movie studio in the BX. That's one of my goals.
Well, how can you
We gotta come together, man. Media, you know what I'm saying? And it's not trade resources for resources, man. Gotta do. Join forces.
I was just looking at the comments,
Because, you know,
y'all.
I promote your hashtag sometimes, you know what I mean?
No doubt, and I go
to
to your.
different hip hop joints. You know, big shout outs to Hip Hop Buzz on Deck, representing Philly. You know what I'm saying? They're a magazine out there in Philly. Follow their Instagram. What else?
Shout out to Day
shout out
H.
to my man Jamel. What's his
Shout out to
name?
Carl Victorian. Shout out to John Doe. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, shout out to my man Jamal, representing Niagara Falls, New York. I didn't know how rough that shit is. I'm like, damn,
Niagara Falls, New
that
York?
shit make the Bronx look like fucking Bel Air.
Niagara
shit.
Falls,
God
New
damn.
York.
Yeah.
It's real out there?
Yeah, it's crazy out there.
Is it shooting over the waterfall? What's happening?
Yo, some Canada shit. You got niggas.
What's happening?
You got
Niggas embarrassed? What's happening?
That's just my Canada niggas, yo.
What's happening, yo?
Oh, damn, that's just crazy.
Niggas getting kidnapped in Niagara Falls.
I ain't said that. He said
Oh.
that.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I just
You said that. You better add a record up to the shit. You had a record up to the shit.
He said, who'd have said kidnapping? I said kidnapping in Niagara, New York?
Oh, shit. Nah, I ain't say all that.
Niagara, New York. I never knew that. Okay.
Yeah.
That's different.
Yeah, but Yo, Philly niggas, I'm a New York nigga. I'm from the Bronx. You know what I'm saying? I'm from a walking distance from River Avenue. That's supposed to be the first hip hop parties. Where the first hip hop parties was popped off. But there's a debate.
Where at? What are you talking about?
In River Avenue in the Bronx.
Okay, all right.
But there's a debate, right, between certain Bronx organizations. You know what I'm saying? In regards of where the first hip hop parties was popped off at, whether it's in River Avenue, some people say it's in Soundville or Bronxdale, where Bronxdale Park is at. So it's a little debate. But anyway, it started in the Bronx. I could be on Thrustneck and I'm stepping on the birthplace of hip hop, nigga. It don't matter.
That's the one thing nobody debates. It started in the Bronx, but there's always another.
It's
always another debate that goes with it.
It's just something for me to brag about.
Instead of just saying it came from the Bronx, you were like, but specifically on our side of the Bronx where it started, nigga, it was all the Bronx.
Walk there, nigga. When I was a baby, I was crawling.
You know what I'm saying?
When I was a baby, I was crawling in River Avenue.
It was in Southeast Bronx, Northwest.
I was absorbing
the
the spirit.
You know what I'm saying? On Parkchester and
almost broke my back at the crib. I was there.
Yeah, man. But
man.
the Bronx.
I'm the only one in my family that's in the hip hop culture. The only one.
Really?
I'm like, dang. I grew
Is
up
your family in the music?
Over 30 years. I grew up on this shit.
Your family in the music?
Nah, hell's no. I'm the only one.
No kind of music.
Nah. I mean, they're into juju music.
Okay.
That old Sunny All Day and shit. I remember when I was a little kid, my father and his homies used to come together and scrape up money to hire like the most famous person out there in Nigeria to come through perform Sunny All Day. So they did like a few shows and shit. You know what I'm saying? They made some money. You know, so that's like my first exposure to the entertainment world.
To the hip hop culture.
You know, so I'm like, oh shit. And I met the dude too. He got a twin, King Sunny All Day.
Okay.
And he's an OG. He been doing juju music for probably like 40, 50 years type shit. You know what I'm saying?
You don't do music though, huh?
Yeah, I started out as a beat maker back in 97.
You was about to say 70 something.
I said 79. I was born 79. So I was born 79. So
like 79, I came out beatboxing.
Came on it was the 808. They came on the 808. I created house music.
You know what I'm saying? That's the womb music, nigga. Cuckoo music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
But you was talking about some house niggas. Who do you consider a house nigga?
Oh man, you dragged me out with the house nigga shit now.
Yeah, why not?
I want to talk about something positive.
All right, we can do that too. You know what I'm saying? What we talking about then? I was talking about
I'm just saying we just gotta keep the house niggas in check though. Who else gonna keep them in check?
How we gonna keep them in check?
White people ain't gonna keep them in check.
How we gonna keep them in check?
You know why Oprah backed down? Because of black media. Because niggas like us. You know what I'm saying?
What do you mean back down? How?
The melanin. It was the melanin. You know what I'm saying? It was the melanin.
What do you mean by that, yo?
Because you have so many black platforms that basically went against and directed their narratives towards us and basically called out on her bullshit. You know what I mean? So Oprah's not really a good role model though. Really, I'm gonna keep it real. She's not. You know what I'm saying? You know, I remember when I was a little kid, I used to see my mom's watching Oprah. I'm like,
I can't say
yo,
that.
why you watching this? Go to your room.
I can't say
Mom
that.
used to smack me.
I can't say that Oprah's not a good role model because I mean she is a good role model. I mean,
so we give her a pass because she's successful.
She
we gotta stop doing that.
Well,
we gotta start checking.
Not for the fact that she's also for the fact that she's successful and that she does things. She gave a lot of people jobs. She started schools. You know what I mean? Like, that's why I said I don't really think she likes us per se. She don't like niggas. She don't mind black people. She just don't like niggas.
I know.
She don't like anything hip hop. She don't like anything with the hip hop culture. You You know what I'm saying? Anything hood. You know what I'm saying? And
But she hunting us down,
and,
man.
and,
She hunting us down.
that
Yo,
has a lot.
Yo, fam, it's a war on a masculine man. Yo, I saw, yo, fam, I saw this fucking stupid shit made from a non-profit organization. I forgot what it is. It was the Nation Guards of Earth posted and shit. They were like, it was some shit that said 98% of straight men who refuse to date transgenders are hatred towards transgenders. I'm like, because I don't want to be with a man that wears a dress.
I don't want penis.
Because I like pussy and shit.
I want to give my penis
You
to
know
a
what I'm
woman.
saying? I hate people. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm doing. Because I want to be with a woman.
And that's the
I
thing.
hate transgender. What's the logic in that though? Why should I have to be with a person that wears that's not a woman?
You know why? Because there are a lot of trans women that want to be with a heterosexual man. There are transsexual women that want to be with a heterosexual man to treat her.
Be with a gay man.
Treat him
be with
as
a gay
if
man.
he was a woman.
How about that?
And there's a lot of these tricky dudes too. These tricky dudes looking like vixens out here, man, and you don't know until you get under bed.
It's a war of masculinity. You can't even wear. You can't. Yo, you go to different. You go to different
my
clothing.
ninja.
Yo, you go to different.
It's some
stores.
of them you don't know.
You go to different.
I'm talking about complete
Let me tell
chop shop, nigga.
It's open season on Original Man because you go to almost every urban clothing store. You see males feminine jeans. Niggas are selling jeans with fucking that look like woman jeans. I'm like, you gotta go to Gap to get some real man jeans.
Not me, not even me.
You gotta go to the white boy store to get. You
Gap,
know what I'm saying?
all them niggas.
I go to the African dude. He sells masculine jeans.
They not fat boy friendly.
You know what I'm saying?
They want them
Real
shits
man
riding up
jeans,
my
man.
ass.
Come on.
I'm sorry. I don't need tight jeans. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need ball space.
I'm saying, man.
Pause.
I'm a man's man. I'm sorry, man.
But I just feel the whole.
I just feel.
Actually,
feel like it's a war on masculinity, niggas, man.
Mm-hmm. I was watching.
This motherfucker Pharrell, how he wear a dress and saying this is do masculine shit? Are you fucking stupid?
Right.
Oh, you
I love
fucking
documentaries.
Stupid.
I watch
I like
all
Pharrell.
documentaries.
When he did that shit's some dumb shit. You make us look like.
I watch all kind of documentaries, and there's a new documentary out, and it's about how gays are portrayed on TV, and how it started from early, where you could only call them fairies or certain words you could say, but it wasn't certain things you could do. And they just basically, when you were known as being gay, half of the time you were killed off or you committed suicide. It was just something like, oh, I'm gay. I got to kill myself.
Because it was in the closet.
And even certain words were more acceptable. Like it's crazy to say fag now. You couldn't say that word. You could say, like, they were saying that on TV. They were saying it on TV and in movies, everywhere. And actually, fag is a bunch of sticks. Makes sense. Anyway, and that's the thing. I don't despise gays. I don't, you know what I'm saying? You do what you do. That's your life. You chose to be with men. That's what you choose to be with. I don't care. You know what I'm saying?
But why do I? Well, because I don't want to be with a fucking so-called woman that's really a man. I hate a motherfucker. Like, what's the logic in that, though? There's no rational. Like, we all like different fruits, don't we? Like, we all can't have a choice.
Look, man.
It's like a straight man can't have a choice nowadays. Like, come on, man.
Look, you gotta even watch how you eat.
Man.
I mean,
because
it's hard.
Man is less threatening than a dominant
Well,
straight man.
that's for sure.
I'm talking about the ones who feminine like, the ones who act like females. They're still dominant, but they kind of less, but they see them as less threatening.
And
even our voice,
I do believe in
it.
It may sound biased, but I do believe that most companies rather take a black gay man
We're lions, man.
than
That's
a
what it
black
is.
heterosexual man because they feel less threatened by a black gay man as opposed to a man who will basically, you know, and there are masculine gay men, you know. I can't really say that. There are masculine men who are gay.
I done seen a couple of niggas roll.
I mean,
I seen the whole football team roll through here thinking niggas is playing about
And-
to play some fucking
listen, man.
tackle and-
Look, there's a dude I didn't know. Look, I didn't know this dude was gay, right? To a party we threw, and he came. I was like, "Oh, you." Well, we didn't throw it. The party was thrown here. Let me be specific about that. Okay, we rented the spot out, and we were up here, and they were there, and he passed by. So I said, "Oh." So that was it. I was like, oh, in my mind, I was like, oh, you gay? But I just like, oh. And then he saw me the next time, and I was like, sup? Just kept it moving. Like, we not even going to go there, like, crazy party, right? No.
Not my thing.
I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, like, but. You know what I'm saying? And this is a dude, I've seen his mannerisms and all that and how he, and that's why it bugged me. You? Oh, okay. Interesting. Well, not really interesting, but okay. You know what I'm saying? But, and that's how I said, that's your sexual preference, that's your sexual preference. I told you I still had a little issue with the whole D-Wade situation. Now, I have to understand that, all right, the boy is 12 years old, and so I'm getting a better understanding of where he's coming from with it, D-Wade. Because basically he was saying that his son, who wants to call himself a girl now, said that he rather be called, I forgot the name that he wanted to be called. Oh, yeah, Zuri. You know what I'm saying? And he wanted to be called Suri because he felt more as a girl than a boy. And then my whole thing was going into the whole sexual preference, because if are you gay, or you just want to be a transgender, or you know what I'm saying? And I understand. I try to understand. You know what I'm saying? How people may feel as though they're not themselves, that they've had to hide it. And there's certain people I didn't know. My mom used to watch Perry Mason all the time. The guy from Perry Mason was straight gay. I didn't know. I was like, oh shit, you? And that was the masculine man. You know what I'm saying? I think it's Rock Hudson. I think that's his name. No, that's not his name. No. Rock Hudson is a different person. I forgot his name though.
Yeah, Google it.
But, yeah, I forgot his name. Who was the actor that played Perry Mason?
Perry Mason features Raymond Burr, Barbara Hale, William Hopper, and
What you mean? I didn't get no phone call. I got my phone right here. You called me for a second and then it hung up. Okay, all right. So come on in, nigga. Hey, how you doing? Hey. How you doing? Y'all didn't call my phone, though. But y'all didn't call me. Chef Love? No. Oh, no. Not that I know of. Oh, you guys are here for an event? Okay. Oh, you guys are here. No. That's why I was confused, because I was about, I got to, You could have texted me. I could have banged. You know what I'm saying? All right, so we got a couple of hiccups going on right now, but we good. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I forgot what the hell we was just talking about though. You know what I'm saying? Oh, we talked about that. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's a Kobe fan though. Oh God, you know he did. This nigga had every Kobe. This nigga, he was not doing the same thing that Biggie Smalls did. We're not gonna do that. We're not. Listen. Well, okay. Look, I'll say this: Michael Jordan emulated Dr. J. I think now Kobe was all MJ. Kobe was all MJ. Well, MJ had. You think about it. All that other stuff was Mike. He didn't get that from nobody. No. What I'm saying, yeah, but what I'm talking about is going under all that extra shit. Yeah, I'm talking. All right. I'm more or less from his athleticism. You know what I'm saying? To be able to leap. You know what I'm saying? To be able to leap. I don't even know what's up with your boy. You know what's going on with you, Cobain? You're supposed to be coming down here in a little bit. Supposed to have an interview with you. I don't know. I ain't hear from you yet. And like I said, ain't nobody call me. Okay, yeah. So I know I'm not going crazy. Anyway. Harlem Variety Show. Got my boy Victory on the side. You know what I'm saying? J Square just stepped in the building. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I had to upgrade. Oh, yeah. Oh, you talking about the body? Yeah. Huh? You said what?
Any more questions?
Nah, man, we good, man. Thank you, Victory, for coming to the show, man. I appreciate you, man.
Yeah,
What you got? What else you got going on, Vic? What else you got going on with you, man?
This is because I'm African. I hear you.
What you mean? You can stay there. We can talk, nigga. We talking about it. I thought you was, you know what I'm saying? You needed a minute. Or more than a minute. Hey, yo, shout out to Prime Davis. You know what I'm saying? You got me that couch. Shout out to E.G. too. I want to make all right, let me clarify things, right? Because y'all don't see E.G. here, right? E.G. had to go chase the bag. E.G. really can't be here on Fridays. And she let me know that, you know what, she can't commit to Fridays anymore. And I understand that. She's still a part of the Harlem Variety Show family. But she just won't be doing the Friday show. You know what I'm saying? Got some other things going on. And she'll be doing some things with us later on. But that's what it is. I want y'all to think nothing more like that. Still my boo-boo. You know what I'm saying? We'll see you around. But, anyway, what was we talking? No. I mean, we could talk about Mike. I mean, look, I can't say Kobe is better than Mike. I'm sorry, I can't. Him passing gives him a little, you know what I'm saying, a little jump start. But I still have to say that Michael Jordan is the greatest. Would I put Kobe number 2? Yes. I'm not really a LeBron fan. He joined my team. Once he joined my team, that was a whole different story. Yeah. I'm still a Miami Heat fan. I didn't join him with Cleveland. No. I'm still a Miami Heat fan. I'm never gonna change it. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, he's a Miami Heat fan. Nah, he's a LeBron fan. He's a LeBron fan. He went and bought replica rings. When they got the championship, he went and bought the rings like he was on the fucking roster. That shit crazy to me though, but I don't know.
Yeah, man. Yo, you heard about the black?
Why you ain't come on, yo? The fuck you mean I don't want you to come on? I tell you, these niggas be on some shit, yo.
Yeah, you heard about the black couple that bought a football team at the ASFL?
You played yourself. You said what?
She played. A black couple just bought a football team from
NFL football team?
XFL, not NFL. NFL, that's the slave shit. Man, that's their own shit. That's their own. That's their billionaire club.
Sup, bitches? I'm in the fucking building. Yeah. Nah, that's you. As y'all know, I'm here. What's good?
So we need to have our own leagues, man. We need to have our own sport
Yo,
leagues.
I mean, you said they bought an NFL team?
This table is small.
Not NFL team.
Nah, FXL.
XFL.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's on right now, though.
I don't.
They playing right now.
You know what?
Some of them dudes go to the A, to the L, to the.
I'm not too into the XFL thing.
It was
kinda-
around before.
Yeah. It
But
was
some dudes
owned by WWF. Dude.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know if
Yeah.
he still owns it.
Nah, yeah, he partnership with some other dude. They split it and trying to make it go different.
Because they trying to get them
This
dudes
is on, right?
to the NFL.
This is on.
That's what they trying to do.
That's what I'm saying. That's the
But
new thing.
I think it could go.
It's like a D league for the NFL.
But they have different rules, so that's why I said they kind of made it. Like
because
I
they don't want to make it like the NFL, and they don't want to make it like the AFL either. I mean, arena leagues. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I think
But
punting, they don't. The punt is different. I think somebody just straight throws it.
Oh, they throw it to the punting.
Yeah, instead of kicking it or some shit.
How you going through it?
But when they first did XFL, they did some shit where like basically the football was in the middle of the field, and they would say go, and you
like
just
hot
had
piece
to
and butter
run
type
and
shit?
get it, and then
Hot
that's
piece
where
and
you would
butter?
start.
Hot piece of ball. Let me get the ball. Get the ball first.
Yeah, it's
Hot piece
crazy.
of
Yeah,
butter.
but then that's how people get hurt more.
Hey,
You
it's
diving for the
FXL.
fucking
Nigga,
ball.
them niggas is like NFL. Them like wrestlers. They don't give a fuck. Go out
Yeah,
there.
they trying to get that check.
Want a contract? Nigga, go. What you gonna do for this contract?
Oh, you talking about rugby?
Nah,
No,
but it
nah.
damn near might as well be. XFL is the Extreme Football League.
That's why I said the Jamaicans strong. They play rugby.
Extreme.
They play rugby.
They play more than rugby.
Well, whatever, cricket.
They play rugby plus tackle plus tackle without pads.
Yeah, they don't play
You know what I'm
no
saying?
protection, no protection.
It's everything, B. They just going.
I know niggas play basketball with no sneakers,
Yeah, I see that.
barefoot.
Not even no socks.
All he do is just dunk.
I couldn't do it. Ain't got no
Nigga feet like fucking
rocks.
construction Tims
Nigga see
With
the
the-
cardboard
with the
B,
grip
fucking,
and all that.
fucking sandpaper for real.
Good luck to them, whatever their name is. I forgot their names.
What's that? Oh, for that, yeah. Who else? Something happened. They said something about Michelle Obama.
Oh, Michelle Obama, we already know she gay.
Oh God,
She's a man, nigga.
please stop it. Yo, we gotta get some more facts before we keep saying that about Michelle, man.
You ever seen the pregnant picture? I haven't. I'm still looking for
I don't know. We're gonna find one.
well, find one.
We'll find one.
Yeah, go ahead, Google it.
I'm not gonna Google
She's
it right
famous. Google it.
now. There's
A picture of Michelle Obama, pregnant. None. Exactly.
you never looked for that, so don't
Look,
even.
hit the speaker and speak it.
Nah, we good.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah, sick. I hate y'all. Yeah,
I love you,
I
nigga.
hate y'all. Yeah, like fucking side, fucking assholes.
And it ain't none. It ain't none.
Yeah,
That's the man.
But what's what they put up there? That's not Michelle
That's
Obama.
not Michelle Obama.
Yo, you guys
Come on.
looking for a picture
She's
of
a man.
Michelle Obama?
I'm sorry, man. Look, and it's more faggots in Chicago than anywhere. How about that? And where's Barack from?
So the doctors-
Chicago.
Nah, he's not from Chicago.
He's from Chicago. I mean, he's not from, but he's from Chicago.
Yeah, he went to Columbia.
You still think that's no proof?
Hey, I'm
You know
telling
what?
That's not proof.
that's just a big dress.
What you mean? Listen,
they don't show
man.
nobody. And
Michelle Obama's a woman,
She-
man. I
they
don't hear what
already-
y'all say, yo.
Okay. Like he said, Google it.
I didn't Google the picture, and there is no picture of
Michelle
Michelle.
Obama pregnant.
Here are some pictures that match.
You just man, that's not even her. That's somebody else.
Yo, you guys, you know what?
That's not Michelle Obama. That's just her dress. And she had her kid already. They had her kid already before he did that. So there's no way she pregnant at that time. I don't fuck out of here. Who the fuck y'all think y'all fooling?
Talking about baby bump, but she was already presidential.
Who the fuck y'all think y'all fooling?
So she's
a
been a
man.
tranny since like the late '80s.
Yeah,
Girl, come on, man.
since college.
Nah, I don't.
Like
I
he
ain't
said,
with
she's
y'all.
a linebacker in Ohio somewhere.
I ain't with y'all, yo.
Yeah, Kev, they ain't got no pictures of her pregnant, man.
All right, but look, it's a brand new baby. That's too young. That's too little.
Brand new babies. Yo, baby straight. Yo, they got a picture of the baby straight birth. They ain't got.
They don't got her pregnant
So what?
at all.
So what? These little niggas is adopted? Is what y'all trying to
They
say?
not their kids. I think it's the doctor. One of them is a doctor kid and somebody else's kid. It's not their kid.
Yo, I'm not with y'all, man. I'm not with it. Look at this, little babies, little tiny. Oh no, that's not Obama, baby. Fuck, I hate y'all.
Exactly.
Nah, man.
Obama likes sucking dick.
I do not condone that right there. No, no, no. No, no.
Yo, but there's no picture of her with.
I'm not gonna do it. All right, back to me.
He said Michelle Obama
Back
pregnant.
to me.
But they show all the other pictures.
But they pictures of her when she was already president. And she already got 2 kids. She had 2 kids by the time he was president.
I can't stand y'all, man.
Wow.
You can't stand the facts, bitch.
Shit, I believe I'm calling shot.
What's up?
Believe my man Powell.
Hey,
I'm trying to tell you, B. It's not a
Yo, I'm starting to believe my man Kyle, yo. No pictures of her pregnant, yo.
At all.
It's supposed to be one picture of
At
Barack.
least one before.
Yeah, her and Barack walking around.
They got a kid in college right now.
Yeah.
There's no way you're gonna see them walking around. Come on, man.
or maybe they just don't want
Fuck
to.
out of here.
Maybe they ain't want to share that with y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Share what? They
You
share
don't
all
want to share that
her
with you.
pictures, but don't share that, baby.
Hey, yo, Michelle Obama is a man.
Look at her as a little girl. You know what I'm saying?
Looks like a man. Michelle Obama is a man. I said it once, I'm gonna say it again.
Y'all. You know what? She's not a man.
The Harlem Variety Show. I get it.
Facts.
I get it.
She's a man.
No, she's not. I can't. How we gonna find out? What you gonna do? Lift her skirt up?
Yeah. Yeah, when I see that bitch, I'm going to Chicago. Let's go.
Stop
Barack,
calling.
invite me to your crib.
Dear,
I want to see Michael.
dear Mr.
He
President
said, I want to see Michelle.
Obama,
You didn't see that interview we did?
please
He
forgive
said,
my
Michelle
friend
and I,
for his
no bullshit. That nigga name is Michael.
ignorance.
Don't accuse me for my ignorance.
I'm sorry.
Excuse me for my facts. Michael, if you out there, call up. Matter of fact, just tune into the Harlem Variety Show, Michael, a.k.a. Michelle Obama.
It is Michelle Obama.
It's Michael.
Michelle.
Michael.
I ain't with you, yo.
Mike now with the glove.
Damn.
Michael.
I don't even know why I asked you to come on. Why I asked you? There you go with this phone shit. Answer that shit over there. Okay, bless your heart. Anyway, move right along. Talking about, well, you was finished talking about Mike, and Kobe? Because I know you can't.
Mike and Kobe because we was going into Biggie and
You can't do that. You can't do that. Well, all right. Because he's saying that Jay-Z reciting a Biggie thing is similar to Kobe imitating Mike. And I don't think so. Nah.
It's like, yeah. That's like I'm practicing. Yo, listen, no
Nah,
bullshit.
I don't think so.
Big made Jay-Z who he is. I ain't gonna say that. Let me not say that.
I was about to say, I don't know if I could
Let me
say
not
that.
But Big put a lot in that nigga Jay-Z mind to be with him.
Carl Victoria said, fuck Oprah.
Who said that?
Mm-hmm.
Who said that?
Carl Victoria Estate. I think that's
Carl Victoria States.
I think that's I can't remember. Fuck, I can't remember right now. I'll get it together. Anyway, what was I saying?
Carl Victoria States.
I think it's Wiz. I think it's Wiz. I think it's Wiz. I think that's Wiz. Yeah, Wiz.
You don't need to do business on the show, nigga. You just need your nigga, you.
You know what I'm saying?
You're
Facts. Big time facts. Yo, hold on. Wait. One time. One time, please. One time. Happy Valentine's Day. Whoa. Yo, Hooter just happy as somebody else. And not him. You just happy as somebody else. No. I think it's just on live stream. That's right. Anyway,
I don't know. We have to do it because I'm here.
that's right.
And when I'm here, we have to do it.
Hey, you know it. HooterVille,
It's a fact.
TKP, Victory,
You know what I'm saying? You see in the back, the VS, that's us, baby. You heard?
Holla.
H. I'm moved. This big ass nigga in the way you can't see the H.
Okay. Anyway, nah, you cool. How you feel about the All-Star thing? How they do it now? I don't like the pick.
Yo, I don't like none of this shit they do no more with the All-Star.
Nah.
That's why I don't watch it.
And then that thing they do for Kobe, just like tarnishing.
What they doing?
The fourth quarter, they not playing the fourth quarter. They got to put up a certain amount of shots or some shit like that.
Oh, that's
They
even
trying
more
to get
trash.
score like 81 or some shit
Some
like that.
shit like that, yeah. And then the way the scores counted in the fourth quarter is like, that shit wild.
No, that's trash. But like I said, I didn't get to say this on live when we actually the week that Kobe died, but a lot of the things that they did was kind of cool, like with some of the teams dribbled out the whole 24 clock. That was dope. You know what I'm saying? The first one of the teams, the entire team, I think they just stood still for like the first, and they ran the clock out on both sides. You know what I'm saying? So that was kind of dope.
What team they dressed up? One was like some was A24.
That was the Lakers.
The Lakers, right?
Yeah.
They was giving that shirt out, I think.
Oh yeah, but they didn't announce it.
But you know what I'm saying?
Flip side was 24 with 8.
That was definitely cool, and just to know, like, yo, his daughter was gonna be a problem, yo. Johnny was gonna be she had the drop back move and all that.
Ooh, Lady Huskies.
She had the drop back and all that, man.
Ugly over there.
I think Gianni, she might have been the one that might revolutionize.
She would have probably changed the game. She'd probably been playing in the A.
You understand what I'm saying? Because, and especially how the league is so weak now. You know what I'm saying? That where people ain't really.
You could definitely have a female playing in the league
Yeah, that's my boy, Wiz.
No, Wiz, I'm here. Eh?
He said, your boy sleep.
That
ain't me, Wiz.
That's it.
Not this
You
time.
talk about having a girl in the NBA league.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh man, it wasn't my drunkenness. I'm like, why you gonna say some shit like that? I don't know. I don't see that though.
I mean, but honestly, like, because the league is,
You know why?
you can't really foul people like that. Well,
So it's gonna happen.
but not basketball players yet.
You never know.
That we know of.
It's gonna happen.
But it's crazy because they stopping that. They trying to stop that now because it's transgenders that's in high school on teams
Yeah.
that they're saying shouldn't be because it's disadvantage.
Like, I didn't even know there was a trend.
Right, because these niggas gotta be nice.
There was a transgender.
Guys, but I could bust these bitches' ass.
There's a transgender tennis player from the 70s, and she was basically going up against women and just like destroying them. So they was trying to take him or her
Yeah, because you
out of the league. No. She had gotten the surgery.
Some of Bruce Jennings.
No, it wasn't Bruce Jenner. It was a tennis player. It's a tennis player. I forgot her name. But
I'm not the name wrong. Kanye's father-in-law.
Kanye's father. Yeah, Bruce Jenner. You said it right. Bruce Jenner.
His father-in-law?
Yeah, it's his father-in-law.
Oh, Bruce Jenner.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's not.
I thought he was talking about somebody else.
Huh? Well, now his mother-in-law, I guess.
Nah, he went back to being married.
No, he's still a girl.
He got two mother-in-laws.
The funny thing is, he didn't do the surgery.
He likes cross-dress.
He didn't do the surgery, and he dates a woman.
Because he likes to just cross-dress. Yo, listen, you got to think about it, you got to look at it like this, right?
Huh?
Nah, I'm going to tell you what it is, right? What it is, right? We're in this world right now where that shit is acceptable,
Definitely.
right? So, he probably liked to dress up as a woman.
For years.
You know what I'm
For
saying?
decades.
That's what he liked to do. He probably he feel comfortable in women's clothing, right? But he liked women.
Kim Kardashian said she came home
You know what
from
I'm saying?
school early one time. Like she was going on,
dressed up looking like his
and she
mom.
came home. She came home and went in his room and saw him in full drag, makeup and all that. And she said she was so scared she just ran out of the house. And then she said, like she called him, told him to come back, and I guess he was kind of explaining himself, like,
I like to do
this is something I like to
by
do.
myself. I like to dress up, put on
I
makeup,
still love you.
like a fucking pharaoh.
I still love your mother, but
But
you know.
I like pussy, but I like to look
And
like
it's
a woman.
funny because there's a thing with Shaq and the Fool where the whole Kardashian crew is in the front and Bruce Jenner is way in the back just chilling, like, and this is before the surgery and shit. But it lets you know, like, I think with that family, they feminize you, they turn you into a woman, yo. Like, all of the men there are bitchified, yo. Like, I think Kanye's trying to fight it right now. That's why he's trying to find Jesus. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, look,
When
Jesus walked, but he ain't walked to him. You know what I'm saying? So he walked past that nigga. But when you really think about it, man,
he got them Albanian bitches on his back.
everybody, look, shout out to Casey and Cactus Tree. They did a clip, right? It was called the Curse of the KKK. Kim, Chloe, and I forgot the other bitch name, Courtney.
Booty don't fuck with black niggas. She only fuck with white niggas.
Yes, but she destroys them too.
Hey, listen.
You understand what I'm saying?
I'll fuck the shit out of her though.
She's like the sexiest out of them, honestly. She's more natural to me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And she looks more.
Better.
She honestly.
She look more natural, like you said.
Yeah.
Everything.
Even though
she's not really in the limelight like the other bitches. Like she's not out there chasing that fame.
she really wants to be a mom and chill and a businesswoman and
She
shit.
want to be married too.
But she don't.
Come over here.
She don't want that nigger. She don't want that nigger dick.
Do you have some black cock, bitch?
God damn this nigga.
Yeah, Roy this on the Harlem Variety Show. You know, it's been missing this for a while. I'm back. I have been since New Year, and I'm here now.
You was here since New Year, nigga. What you talking about?
Not on screen. You gonna share them chicken nuggets you got over there, brother?
Nigga said, "Oh man," that's when you know a nigga don't want to share. Nigga said,
See me open it.
"Yo, what's up with them nuggets, yo?" Oh man, you see the thing is right.
The way my bank account is set
The way my chicken set up.
me and me only, nigga. You ain't put in, you can't eat.
All right.
This is the way my bank account set up. That's just
The way my chicken nuggets set up. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Oh, all right. Hey, look at that. 8:58. You know what I'm saying? Not well, 9:58. I said 9:58. I said 8:58. I meant 9:58. We supposed to have a guest, another guest, Corbin. Shout out to Corbin. Shout out to yeah, we got a couple guests coming in. You know what I'm saying? Check us out every Friday. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Check us out every Friday. What's up with On High Radio, man?
You gotta speak to your boy Shaka Obey about that.
Okay.
When he talked to me about that, I'll be back on the air Monday through Thursday, bitches.
All right.
I don't know about Thursday. I might go back to Throwback Thursday, and because Information Thursdays ain't working. With Tasty Tuesdays and Wild Out Wednesdays and Music Mondays.
Check us out. Spreaker Radio. You know what I'm saying? Spreaker Radio, On High Radio. Spreaker Radio, On High Radio. You know what I'm saying? My boy doing his thing, Thizzle. How he do? You know what I mean? Word up. We in full effect. Oh, shit. Gotcha. All right. Do we got some we got some videos, right? There was some videos. I got 2 videos there. I think one is La Panya. We gonna check La Panya. I mean,
you know Erykah Badu, I think her oldest daughter, she's rapping. Yo, she's pretty nice.
right.
Yeah, she looks just like her, and she got like kind of like the same vibe, but she's MCing. I forgot her name. Erykah Badu's. I'm gonna have to Google it.
All right. We gonna check that out. I'm just telling you, Erykah got
She was
who?
on TMZ.
That's another video, but we can play that too though.
The producer?
They got a kid together.
And Riley,
She got one with on that TLC.
there's no La Panya.
No, with Outkast.
Okay.
For 3,000.
All right, it's cool. Fuck it.
It's either Days or also Outkast.
Oh, okay.
It's 7. See, she got a son, but she got a daughter with David also.
I'm gonna tell you one thing. Erykah Badu must have some golden pussy, man, because all the rappers want her. She done got Andre. She done got Common. She done got it's a couple of niggas. Like, what's the other niggas she got? But I know that shit is golden. Throw that shit up in the air, turn to sunshine.
Oh, it sounds like I see the God in you. Oh man.
It's not too many women I still love me some Janet Jackson. I really do. Anyway, happy Valentine's Day to all of you. I hope you get some poo-poo. Maybe I will. Real doubtful. Who knows? Only time will tell. All right, y'all. We got some videos for y'all. We gonna have some more guests out. Thanks again, Victory, for coming through, man. I appreciate you, man. We gonna have some.
Bright Ethics Media, man.
Yes, hit them up. Bright Ethics.
Grind Ethics.
Right.
Grind Ethics.
Oh yeah, Grind Ethics. I should know that.
Ethics mixtape show.
Grind Ethics.
On YouTube.
Harlem. I said Harlem Roger. Grind Ethics on YouTube, Instagram.
Grind Ethics Media.
Instagram, Grind Ethics Media.
Yeah, you
know what I'm
gotta
saying?
watch it. Yeah, you gotta. Anyway, you do how you do, man.
No, you tell us how you want it.
You
Pause.
Credits. You don't archive it. I don't know what you're gonna do with it. I don't know if you're gonna archive it.
What, this?
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna put it up. It's up now. It's already up.
Grind Ethics.
Well, no, I'm gonna wind up putting all that stuff up later if once I chop
good.
this up.
That's
You know what I'm saying?
If y'all ain't got your ethics right and your grind right, fucked up. It's 2020. You should be
There it is.
grind ethics.
Whoop. There it is. I'm gone. All right, y'all. Definitely. Yeah, so we're gonna check y'all. See y'all next week. We'll have some more guests for y'all. We're gonna talk some more shit. You know what I mean? Melanated month. It's melanated month.
There you go. Fuck Black History.
It's
Black's a fucking color.
Word up.
You know what I'm saying? We white anyway because we run this shit.
Word up. Melanated month.
Get it right.
Holler at your boy.
Melanated year, nigga. It's 2020.
Ha!
Carbons.
Ha!
With the carbons.
Yo, we got some videos for y'all, and then we gonna fade the black on y'all. You know what I'm saying?
That's all we.
Oh shit. Hey, look who that little bitch ass. See, I be riding, fucking with your bitch, licking on the clip, smoking Jack while she sucking dick. Gotta bust a lick, niggas plotting, gotta keep the stick. Run up with your shit, bet they ain't gon' catch me lacking. I'm gon' pull up in your heat. See, I be riding, fucking with your bitch, licking on the clip, smoking Jack while she sucking dick. Gotta bust a lick, niggas plotting, gotta keep the stick. Run up with your shit, bet they ain't gon' catch me lacking. I'ma pull up in your heat. Bitches love me, used to call me ugly every single day in the trap. Gotta get this money every single way. Streets raised me, mama used to hit it when I come in lit. You don't trust it, then you order taste the sweet as grandma cake. Steady trapping, now a nigga rapping. Told me stay in school, shots fired, now the yellow tapes around the pool. Summertime with the chick that watch the baby on the stoop. Keep the same niggas around me, you ain't gang, then you fool. Traumatizing when I see my little cousin on the news. Man, that little nigga stupid, robbing for some Chinese food. Told that little nigga, hold your head no matter what you do. I'm a motherfucking get the bread, your commissary fool. See, I be riding, fucking with your bitch, licking on the click, smoking Jack while she sucking dick. Gotta bust a lick, niggas plotting, gotta keep the stick. Run up with your shit, bet they ain't gon' catch me lacking. I'm gon' pull up in your heat. See, I be riding, fucking with your bitch, licking on the click, smoking Jack while she sucking dick. Gotta bustin' licks, niggas plotting, gotta keep the stick. Run up with your shit, bet they ain't gon' catch me lacking. I'ma pull up in your heat. I'ma pull up with your bitch, I'ma pull up with the stick. If these little niggas acting, they gon' pull up and get hit. Bought it back across the bridge, made up by my bitch a brick. Break it down to breaking bits. We just early morning trapping, we just early morning trapping, we just early morning trapping, we just early morning trapping. No, this ain't no rich the kid. See, I be riding, fucking with your bitch, licking on the click, smoking Jack while she sucking dick. Gotta bust a lick, niggas plotting, gotta keep the stick. Run up with your shit, bet they ain't gon' catch me lacking. I'm gon' pull up in your heat. See, I be riding, fucking with your bitch, licking on the click, smoking Jack while she sucking dick. Gotta bust a licks, niggas plotting, gotta keep the stick. Run up with your shit, bet they ain't gon' catch me lacking. I'ma pull up in your heat.
Yeah. Yeah. I've been so upset, everything in my life funny. All they missing one, and they gonna see him getting money. I've been so upset, been popping pills all day. Yeah. 7